should proceed with some other work as well. Right. At the present time, we are already working with a number of associations, a number of organizations. We get support from some very good big organizations to come forward to help us. But quite unfortunately, we are not getting enough work, enough people to do work for us. So I am just appealing to all of you. If anybody here who feels that sincerely can come forward and work for Hindraf. And I really feel it's not about coming and moaning about what has happened in Malaysia and that sort of thing, but work for the future, alright? I personally need, because I am associating very closely with the Law Society of England and Wales, and they have agreed to provide us with as much assistance as possible, alright? At the moment, I already have about a few senior solicitors and barristers who's currently looking into the Malaysian crisis. The thing is that I couldn't do the work on my own. I am spending quite a lot of time writing to them and associating with them. So please, those who have legal knowledge or non-legal knowledge, can people around here can tell me how many of y'all actually can come forward? What we can then do with whoever that we get, then we can form a working committee. I'm not saying that everybody have to work with Law Society, because it's a very, very specialized organization. So I need to select those people who can actually I can associate with and work towards it. But there are also other organizations, international organizations that we can work with. But the thing is that we don't have a manpower. And I'm really talking about, if you give your name and if you put up your hand, please give your 100% commitment. We are not dealing with non-recognizable organization. They all are recognized organization. 100% commitment need to put forward. So can I now appeal, how many of you here can tell me could work towards our next course of action for Hindraf? If those people can put up their hand, please.
It has to be 100% committed.
It's have to be 100% commitment, and I'm telling you, nobody is gaining out of this. I'm putting it very, very clearly. The time you put in, the money, probably your own pocket, some money that you put in, it's not reimbursable at this stage. It all has to be voluntary. It has to be 100% due diligence. If anybody is thinking to gain something out of it, just forget it. It's not happening. So please, can I have the hands again so that I can try to recognize and can see how many people are coming forward?
It involves a lot of communication, work, running about as well.
No, please.
So don't think that it's just one-off. We have to keep the momentum going. After this, what is we going to do?
And all of you all must realize that Murthy Anna is extremely busy. He is looking into the situation in Malaysia. That itself is taking so much of time. So I am not going to trouble him with what Hindraf UK is going to do. Let him concentrate on Malaysia. He will be a consultant for us. We will get his advice before we do anything. But what I'm trying to say is here, Hindraf UK personally can do so many things. This is the place. You see, we are trying to get the British government involvement as well into this. So this is the place we can do wonders. And let him concentrate on what he's concentrating at the moment. And let us have a working committee down here and work together. I have seen quite a number of hands and I'm quite happy to see that. If anybody got a paper and pen,
yesterday there was a meeting arranged by an old friend of mine who is a local activist, local human rights activist, and he arranged for a meeting to meet with an MP by the name of Jeremy Corbyn, MP for Islington North. Now apparently Jeremy is an activist himself, and he sat down with us. I told him he had a look at the papers and he's very interested to take up the matter. So I've asked for a few things. Monday we are going to put an emergency early day motion in Parliament on Monday, and then he's also going to arrange a meeting with the Foreign Secretary to put pressure on the Foreign Secretary to issue a statement on Malaysia. And the most important thing that I told him was the living condition of the prisoners, the 5 prisoners at the moment. I suggested that he should gather a group of MPs, at least 3, to do a fact-finding mission to Malaysia, to go to Malaysia, see the prisoners, talk to them, go and meet the government, other NGOs, members of the floor, members of the public, and all that. Now, and then he has agreed to do that. He has agreed to talk to other fellow MPs. That's one thing he's going to do. And he's also going to arrange a meeting in House of Commons itself. It is called, in the US state, it's called a briefing or hearing. Likewise, he's going to organize one in the House of Commons. We should know the date within the next few days. Monday, Tuesday, we should know the date. It will take roughly about 4 weeks. Okay. For that, we need a big crowd. We need 100 or 200 people to come for that. It will be an evening, a weekday evening, not a Friday, because Friday all the MPs will be interested in going back to their constituencies on that day. So it could be I was told by these activists that a Tuesday and a Thursday is the best day. Alright, so he'll try to fix it tomorrow or day after. And once the date is fixed, we'll have about 3 to 4 weeks notice. So please, gather as many people to come. They will also invite the local activists, the local human rights group and all that. And with the help of Jeremy Corbyn, they are also planning to form a human rights campaign, like the Burma campaign in London, separate from Hindraf. So we want the local whites to take charge, to lead the campaign rather than Malaysian Indians, So it will look more globalized campaign. So most likely, if that can be arranged after the meeting, so it's very important that we come. When they come and see that there's a large number of nations here who have this issue, they will take up themselves. Okay, that's what we are trying to do. And then the 3 fact-finding mission that would be going to Malaysia. I hope they can agree to go. They are looking at somewhere around end of March. I was told by Suresh Grawer, who's a local person, that we have to find sponsor for their trip, meaning the airline. In Malaysia, I can arrange somebody to take care of their stay, their movement and all that. But we need to look for funds for their airline tickets. So that's something that we have to think about. So those are the kind of works that we have to do on the other side, as well as our own internal work. So as so just to tell you what is happening, and most likely when that happens, I won't be around. First week of March, I've been given a tentative date to go to US, and some meetings are being arranged with the US State Department. So if I'm not around, you all have to, proceed. So it's important we really form a working committee.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are quite in a desperate situation